just like the wide receiver room that we talked about last video. This linebacker room is deep. And when you look at it, it might be a couple players on there that you like. That might be the people's favorite. That might not even make the team. Let's talk about it, y'all. Yo, that. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that man, you know what it is, you know what it is. Your boy Philly Fresh, a.k.a. the General here reporting for duty. Listen, if you have not done it, I appreciate in advance. If you know what to do, hit that sub button. That's right down there it go. Yes, and also, it's a bell next to it to let you know when I put up all this flavor. Last but not least, please, most importantly, hit the like for your boys in the algorithm out there. People can start seeing, more people can start seeing the merch. Keep buying it, man. I appreciate all of y'all. The link is in the description. Yes, the clothing is the slogan, and hopefully one day I can quit my job. All right, fresh fact of the day. Oh, my paper blowing away. It's nice out here, y'all. It's nice out here. Nice wind. All right, fresh fact of the day. Fresh fact of the day is, yes, pressure bust pipes. Pressure can really destroy people. Putting pressure on somebody can make them do things that they don't want to do. Putting pressure on somebody can also make them turn into somebody that they are not. But at the same time, pressure makes diamonds. At the same time, pressure can bring out the things that you couldn't do by yourself. That's why a lot of people have personal trainers, because they put that pressure on them. Even athletes, highly paid athletes, have personal trainers because some people bring out good things in another person by pressure. All right. Is it pressure on Davion Taylor? Davion Taylor. See, I ain't even getting his name right. Because when I look at it, look at this, y'all. So I'm trying to find him to look him up. This is on the Eagles app. Go to the Eagles app right now. Davion Taylor is not on there. Now, when you go to Wikipedia, he is. So I looked it up by number. I looked it up by name. I don't see him. We all know his number is 52. We all know position linebacker. I did all that. I don't know if it's because he's hurt or whatever the case may be, but he is not even on the team. But if you look at Wikipedia, he's there. But even if he is on the team, which I think he is, it just might have been a glitch in the matrix. But it got me thinking, how many linebackers are the Philadelphia Eagles going to keep? Because when you look at the several guys that we have brought over here and the growing talent that's here, and drafting the guy in the Jacoby Stevens in the fourth round, you got to think about it. So, to me, my top linebackers go like this. We already know what Kaiser White gonna bring to the table. Probably the most complete linebacker that we have. And we already seen what the Chargers said about him, how they gonna miss him. And I really think that they are. And it's gonna be a hell of a game for us. Then you got Haason Reddick. Haason Reddick, yes, he is a linebacker. He will be named as a linebacker. So even though he's a pass rusher, he's still a linebacker, and that's going to take up another spot. Okay, Jacoby Stevens to me is the third. He might not be in a lot of people's eyes, and I don't know if he is in the coaching staff eyes, but he should be. I think that right now, Jacoby Stevens is your third best, or probably second best when you want to say all around linebacker. When you look at Jacoby Stevens, right? I think that he has some flashes of Haason Reddick, but also can cover and also understands the game and also can tackle and also can be a leader like Kaiser White. So he has the top guys. He has a mixture of both of them, but when it's all said and done, I think he can be better than both of them. But right now, we're talking about going into the 2021-22 season. I think he's your third best. Then you got TJ Edwards. I'm not saying TJ Edwards should come off the bench, but to me, he is probably your fourth or fifth best linebacker. Now, we all know what he did last year. He held it down after Singleton basically stunk the joint up, and Eric Wilson stunk the joint up. People was just running through us. They was running through us. But I thought that TJ made a hell of an impact, and probably was he was your best linebacker last year. But this is not the same locker room. This is not the same situation that we have at linebacker. So to me, that's your fourth. Here's where things get dicey. Because how many are you going to keep? You're going to keep 5, you're going to keep 6. Because we just talked, it's about special teams. We just talked about how many wide receivers you're going to keep. And that's going to conduce on how many linebackers you're going to keep. Because these are where the special teams come from. So when you look at a guy like Shaun Bradley, I think he's up next. You know what I mean? After TJ Edwards. So that's your fifth guy right there. So is both of these guys and Davion Taylor and Shaun Bradley, are both of them going to be able to make the roster? Because it makes you think. If you want to keep 6 to 7, I don't see 7 wide receivers, but probably 6, or you're going to keep 5 or 6 linebackers. That's a lot of spots right there. So, then you got other guys who's waiting in the wind. I like Jacoby Stevens. Jacoby Stevens, got him last year. I thought he was kind of a steal. Came from LSU, got a lot of grit. I think he's going to be a guy that in the future, because we gotta really realize that Kaiser White and Hassan Reddick on 1-year deals. We would love them to come back, but you also had to build homegrown too. Yes, you do have Nakobe Dean, but you got to build homegrown, and we got to start looking at the linebackers that we have drafted over the years. And that's Shaun Bradley and Taylor. These two are the guys that I think are fighting for that last spot. When you really think about it and you break it down, because to me everything else is solidified. I like Taylor. Just can't stay on the field. He has all the intangibles. He just didn't play enough. I think he got the speed, the size, the strength. To me, I would give him the nod over Bradley, but Bradley, he's been here. He gets hurt too. But it's like special teams and to me, yes, Taylor is faster, but Bradley is more conducive on special teams. When you talk about these things, we seen him make plays. We also seen Taylor make plays. Track down Lamar Jackson. We can't forget about that. That's the speed we're talking about. But to me, it's up to these two. If Davion Taylor can just stay healthy, I think you got to put him up here. But who knows? So health-wise, I would have to go with Shaun Bradley because he's been more available. Availability is the best ability. We know that. Let me know what y'all think. Like, what does your linebacker list look like? Like I said, I got Kaiser White, Hassan Reddick, Nakobe Dean, TJ Edwards, Shaun Bradley, Davion Taylor, and Jacoby Stevenson, in that order. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.